What's going on, everybody? It's Edwin back again for Strictly Comics, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you are a subscriber, or you've been subscribed, or you're new to subscribing, thank you very, very much, guys. I just crossed 900 subscribers. I never thought that I would see myself through with this many. I've been doing this for about 4 years, and I took about a year off, so thank you so very much. It really, really means a lot to me. If you are new, or if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, make sure you go ahead and ring that bell. That way you get notified every time myself or Justin post a video right here on Strictly Comics. Quick shout out real quick to Carl on bass if he's watching. Saw him at the Comic Palooza here in Houston a couple 2 or 3 weeks back. Really cool, hanging out with him. Hopefully we can hang out more often in the future, get a beer or something like that. So that was pretty fun. So shout out to you, Carl on bass. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm doing real quick. I don't normally show off. At least I don't think I do. I like to consider myself a pretty humble person, but what you're looking at here is a super, super hot book right now. People are just overpaying for this book. This book has gone through the roof in the past couple of weeks. I can't believe the demand and the prices that this book has been fetching lately. So I just wanted to show off my copies. I got a 9.6, as you can see, which I'm going to be cracking out and getting it pressed. Because I really believe it can come back as a 9.8. And I'm also going to be pressing it myself. I'm not going live yet with my pressing service, but I will be offering a pressing service here within the next month, or a little bit less. It's going to be through my Facebook page, but I haven't gone public or published that yet. So stay tuned for that, because I will be offering cheap pressing services starting out. So if you guys are interested, you can find it right here on Strictly Comics. Here's one of the reasons why I want to show this book right here, this newsstand copy. I will be raffling that off on my IG, my Instagram page. So you're going to want to follow me on Instagram, because sometime this week I'm going to start raffling that book off. It's not going to be cheap. This book is in very high demand. It's on fire, and now's the time to sell. So I will be raffling that off sometime this week. You're going to want to go to my Instagram page, go to the top right with those 3 little dots, press that, and then go to the bottom where it says turn on post notifications. That way you get notified every time I upload a picture on Instagram. And I do upload a lot. I upload maybe 5 to 10 times a week. So just giving you a heads up, Anyways, let's go ahead and get on with this. I got a lot of stuff to show you guys. So let me go ahead and put these away. All right, just going to show these real quick. The reason why I'm showing this is because in my first auction, I told everybody that once they paid, once I got payment, once I sent everything out, in my upcoming live auction, which is a week from today, Sunday, June the 11th, right here at Strictly Comics, 7 p.m. Eastern time, I will be doing my second live auction right here. And at the very beginning of that is when we're going to raffle off to see, not raffle, but basically put in the randomizer and see who is going to get their choice of one of these 2 triple signed comic books. The winner gets to pick what they want, and whichever one is left I will either use in the next raffle for my second auction, or another book. I'm not really sure. So just showing those off real quick in case anybody who's watching this who participated in my recent raffle had any questions. Okay, so from here on out, what you guys are about to see is everything that I'm going to show you guys are books that will be, or potentially be, in my next auction. I don't know if I'll be able to auction off all these books just because I have so many, but the bulk of these books that I'm about to show you will be in my next live auction coming up a week from today. I may take a few books, I may add a few books, but for the most part, these are going to be the books that's going to be in there. As you can see right here, Thundercats #1, Voltron #1, both are in about very fine plus to near mint minus. Since I'm now pressing, I may press these before I start the auction, just so that they get a little bit higher grade, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. So I'm going to be doing these right here. I got some signed books. I got this one double signed by Tom King and Scott Snyder. I had them sign this one as well as this one at Fan Expo Dallas about a couple months ago. Next, I got this one right here. This is a beautiful, beautiful copy. All these signed books, by the way, they're all 9.8s. They're all, near mint plus mint copies. I got this one right here, signed by Greg Capullo. I also have these right here, which I may be auctioning off. I'm not 100% sure. You got the first appearance of Amanda Waller as well as Brimstone, and this guy right here, I forget his name. And then you also have, I think there might be a first appearance of a character in there as well, but I can't remember. But you're talking about John Byrne art, first appearances of at least Amanda Waller. So next I'm going to be doing this one as well. And guys, I don't have any major keys. That's why I call it an affordable auction, because I try to auction off stuff under $100. Just because I'm getting started with this whole situation, and I'm not going to be auctioning off New Mutants 98 and stuff like that if I don't have a lot of people consistently watching these auctions. So I think last time I had up to almost 30 people watching. I kind of expect close to the same this time. So, I'm not going to be having any major keys. As you can see right here, Todd McFarlane art. Both of these, you guys, high grade, at least near mint plus, maybe even 9.8s. I got to look at them again. High grade books right here, you guys. What I got right here is Uncanny X-Men number 47, and I'll explain the condition of these in just a second. 149. 156, and as you can see, these are all in Mylar. 157, and for now 159. I kept 158 for myself because the first appearance of Caliban is the only copy that I have. These are all doubles. Okay, here's the situation, you guys. Every single one of these Uncanny that you just looked at are all 9.8s. High grade books. They don't even need a press. These are high grade books already in Mylar. So I will have those available in the upcoming auction. I don't know if that's going to be a lot or what. I may do them individually, but I'm not 100% sure. I have this one right here. Uncanny 248. This is the very first Jim Lee artwork on Uncanny X-Men. This is in pretty high grade. As you can see, it's in Mylar as well. And it's a newsstand copy. Didn't even notice that. First Jim Lee artwork in Uncanny X-Men. I also have this one right here, which I think everybody pretty much has, but it's in such high grade, I'm going to auction off anyways. I think this is at least a 9.6, maybe a 9.8. I'd have to double check again. What I will do, everybody, is once I start auctioning these things off, I'll have sticky notes attached to each book specifying the condition and the grade of each one, so that you know beforehand before you start bidding. Okay, so I had somebody that had interest in these, so I'm going to go ahead and auction these off as well. This is the entire 5-part storyline of Venom. What this is this is the origin and first appearance of the Venom super steroid that Bane now uses on a regular basis. So this is the origin of that. Really good story, though. I forget who wrote it, but very good story. I think I've read this a couple of times, and I enjoy it each time. So that also will be in the auction. I'm going to be auctioning these off as well. I have 2 or 3 sets of this. I got one set that's signed by the inker, and I'm working on a second set, which is high grade. These are about, on average, very fine plus to near mint minus. I'm not sure if I'm going to press these or not. I may, depending on what defects can come out, but I'll probably start this off at pretty cheap. This is the first appearance of Azrael, also Jean-Paul Valley, who became Batman for a season during the Nightfall storyline. I know that he had showed up in Gotham. I didn't even watch the episode, but apparently, I guess it wasn't a stellar appearance on TV because this book right here just didn't really rise or retain any value after his appearance on the small screen. So, but still, great storyline. You get an origin story. This book was hot when it came out back in the day. I remember it was hard to get. This book back in the day was like $20 alone, $25 alone. It was really hard to get. So, unless you wanted to pay retail for it. But I'll be doing these as well. Real quick, guys, make sure you check us out every Tuesday night at 8:30 Eastern over on jlscomics. We do comic conversation where myself, Jesse, Justin from EXILESTATE Comics, and Chris from Buckshot 33. We all just kind of get on the panel and just kind of talk comics, movies, and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure this week we're going to be talking Wonder Woman. So make sure you check us out Tuesday nights over at JLS Comics. I'm going to be auctioning this off. I read this. It was a decent read, but this book is kind of hot right now. This set easily goes, if I'm not mistaken, anywhere between $25 and $40 on eBay. I'm going to be auctioning this off as a set, and most of these are in near mint condition. I think maybe one of them might be in like a very fine plus. But I have the Superior Carnage going on right here. Alrighty, as you can see, I also have Carnage USA. Now, I have not read this, but I bought this at a small show about a month ago, and this book I think carries an even higher value than the Superior Carnage. But this book always sells on eBay. It always demands above cover price. I'm not sure what I'm going to start off at, but I'll probably start off at least at cover price. Maybe cheaper than that, I'm not 100% sure, but I got the complete Carnage USA storyline. So if anybody is interested, this also will be in the auction a week from today. Okay, now we're getting into the really good stuff here. A lot of Silver and Bronze Age goodness going on. Okay, here's the deal, guys. Again, the reason why I call it an affordable auction, because I try to auction off books cheap, okay, as cheap as I possibly can without losing any money. As long as I break even, look, I'm totally fine with that, okay? I'm not out here trying to make an arm and a leg. This is fun for me. Plus, because I work part-time at a local comic shop, I have access to a lot of books at a very cheap and affordable price than a lot of other people do, especially people and friends that I know in other parts of the country. So this is fun, and plus I'm a very generous guy, and I like to give people opportunities to get books at a cheap and affordable price, because it makes me feel good when I give stuff. So I really don't mind that. That being said, a lot of these books are going to be in mid to low grade. A lot of these books you're going to see a lot of browning and tanning, a lot of marble chipping, but most, if not all, of these books are going to start out at like $4 or $5 each. Very, very cheap. You spend that much on a modern book these days, and 6 months later you find them in the dollar bin. That's not the case with these books. These books are all in Mylar. I think they present very well, and plus you have a piece of history, books that are 50 plus years old, for cheap. Okay, this right here is the first appearance of Sunfire. It is in a low grade. It's got some browning and tanning, a little bit of chipping, but it's the first appearance of Sunfire, 50 plus year old book. I also have this one, these two. These, I believe, are going to be a lot in and of themselves. Daredevil 43 and Captain America, what is this? 115. Jack Kirby art going on right here. Again, these are going to be, this is going to start out really, really cheap. Little lot right here. Okay, up next, I got Incredible Hulk 131 and 178. Got a it says Death of Warlock issue over there in 178. Again, these are actually in a little bit better condition than the previous ones that I'd shown. But again, I want to start these off really, really cheap. Really cheap, you guys. But this is going to be a lot, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this also is going to be a lot. You got Iron Man, or the Invincible Iron Man, 18, 49, and 69. As you can see, it's got a lot of browning and some chipping. But I might even start this lot right here as low as like $10. I'm not even sure. They're all in Mylar again. And again, these are just historical books, you guys. So this also will be in the auction. Okay, this is going to be another lot. The Avengers. Avengers number 30. Avengers number 56. And Avengers number 67. This is also going to be probably a pretty cheap lot, so this also will be in the auction. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to auction off this one. I may. Again, it's got chipping. It's not in high grade. It's probably like I mean, I haven't even really inspected this thoroughly. If I was to guess, I would think maybe a 2.5 grade. But even in this condition, this book still carries a $60 to $80 price tag. I'm not going to start it off that high, but if I do auction it, but this is a strong possibility, so I just wanted to kind of put that out there. First appearance of Vision, by the way, in case you didn't know. All right, this is going to be a lot. One Thor 134, 167, and 168. 168, as you can see, has some browning and tanning. 134, the cover is completely detached. Again, these are low grade copies, but Jack Kirby artwork, beautiful covers, and I'll probably start this lot off at maybe $10. I'm not sure, but as you can see, my prices are going to start out really low, and again, they're all already in Mylar, so that's one lot. Here's a second Thor lot, Thor 175 and 179. I'm going to start these. These are in a little bit better condition than the previous lot that I just showed, but maybe $10 starting off. I'm not sure. Maybe $8. I'm not sure. But that's another little Thor lot that I'm going to be auctioning off. There we go. It's kind of hard to get all these books in the frame, but I got 183, Thor 184, 185, and 187. I'm missing 186. I don't know what's up with that book, but this is also going to be a lot. Not sure what I'm going to start this off at, but it's another Thor lot, and it's going to be available for anybody who cares to participate. And last but not least, this is the final Thor lot. This may be the final lot, period, that I'll do in this auction, but I got Thor Annual number 4, or King Size Special number 4, Thor 192, 193, and 203. So again, these last two lots are in a little bit better condition than the earlier ones, but probably start this off anywhere from maybe $15 to $20 for the lot. I'm not sure, but that's it, you guys. That's all that I have to show. Like I said, I may take away some, I may add some, but for the bulk, this is what's going to be in my upcoming live auction a week from today. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. I always appreciate it. Keep God first in your life and enjoy your comic books. God bless you guys. I'll see you next week. Peace.